The Leafs to start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. The Canadians move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it to Caulfield. Moves the puck across to Matthews. Here's a shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And that shot gets caught in traffic. The Habs gain possession. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. The Canadians are on the attack. Suzuki's working it around the corner. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picked up by Nylander. Picked up along the wall by Matthews. Nice pass back. Receives the pass. Scores! And look at the reaction on the ice. His first of the season, and his teammates look just as pumped.
You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
The Leafs putting the advantage in home ice advantage quickly, Cheryl.
They really are, and you can talk about a good start all you want, but it's about execution. Right from puck drop, they just had those first few strides, the urgency, and they showed in the finish there.
Michelli's got it deep in the offensive end. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Now he slides it up to Matheson. And there's the save. Canada's got it in the defensive end. Picked up along the boards by Matheson. Montreal's got the puck now. Looking for space inside the D zone. Taken along the wall by Marchenko. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Angles it over to Robertson. Steps across the blue line. Fires it just wide.
I would love them to flip this shot, James, and show it to every youth hockey player in the game. You know why? It's not about how hard it is. It's about whether it hits the net. It's accuracy and efficiency.
The Habs gain control of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Carrier. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Leafs have taken a 1-0 lead. Montreal's got the win off that draw.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Quick feed to Carrier. And he passes it up ahead to Newhook. And that's a smart heads-up play by Stetcher.
Again, when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Montreal's got possession of the puck. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Grabbed along the boards by Yarncroke. Montreal's got the puck. The Canadians have it now. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Lorenz wins it in the offensive zone. Puck grabbed by Caulfield. Grabs it in his own end. To the front! He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. It's difficult to even quantify the number of skills that are used in this goal here, James. I mean, he's got balance, he's got great edge work, and he knows it. You have to trust your edges in this situation. You're baiting your check to come with you. You recognize where they are on your hits, and then you turn on a dime, leaving the defender to panic, trying to get back in. Well, guess what? It ain't happening.
Montreal's got that goal back. They conceded, and look at how early we are here in this first.
Well, yeah, and I'm impressed here, James. I mean, it's not easy to respond after a quick goal is scored against you to start the game, and they find a way to do it. They know it's a long runway, but they want to make sure they get to their game quickly, and they did it.
The Leafs have it in the offensive end. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. And he dodges the poke check there. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Sends it over to Caulfield. Suzuki's got it to the side. And he had an answer with that save. Passes over to Cowan. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. Sends the pass down low. Domi's lugging the puck. Toronto's in transition. Along the half wall with the puck. Denies him with the save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a tie game. Matthews won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Tanev. Moves it quickly over to Ekman-Larsson. Dishes it to Nyes. Inside the offensive zone. And he takes the pass. Picked up along the boards by Struble. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. They fight for it along the boards. Puck scooped up by Ekman-Larsson. Quick pass to Matthews. And that shot goes off the side of the net. Grabs it and rips it. Makes the save with the glove.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Slides it over to Duff. Takes the feed. The Habs cross the line and gain the zone. And that pass goes off a stick. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Takes it in front. Scores! And look who it is. A night to remember, and then some.
Yeah, his first goal in his first game. I mean, that's going to give you a ton of confidence. You always want to start off on the right foot. Leave a good impression, first impression, that is, with your teammates and your coach, and he did just that.
Moment to have in your first game. Mom and Dad must be just over the moon right now watching this.
Well, so is the rookie, right, James? You get your first goal in your first game, and it's so difficult to go out there, manage the nerves, try and play free. I'll tell you what gets you settled right in. A goal.
The Leafs looking against the half wall. Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Shuts them down. Steps inside. Here's a short pass to Matheson. Montreal's got it now. Handles it along the blue line. Here's an offensive chance. On the attack along the boards. Dishes it off. Moves it to Marchment. Moves the puck down low. With possession along the wall. Slides the puck over. Sends it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect.
Love the pressure on this shift. Really dictating pace. They're like a wave of momentum, and they're tough to contain.
Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Stetcher. He grabs the puck here at the point. Comes up with the stop. Denies him again.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Leafs lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Montreal's looking to break out. Gets it over to Domi. And now he angles it across to McKenna. Moves inside! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Jones.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Montreal's got it along the wall. From the boards, he takes that pass. Toronto's got the puck. Taken along the wall by Blake. Slides the puck down low. Toronto's gained possession. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Montreal's got possession at center. The Canadians get a hold of the puck along the boards. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Sends a pass over. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Jones. Montreal's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Oh, he got pounded by Hildeby.
Hildeby's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
And a strong effort on that play. Sends one up to Anderson. And he coughs it up with the pass. The Leafs have it against the wall. Puck picked up by Anderson. And sends it just out of reach. Toronto's got it in their own zone. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Stetcher's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that one-goal lead. Now, the PK unit, they got to get out there, and they got to do a job.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
Into the corner, he takes the pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes the feed. Snapper from the slot. Oh, a clutch save. Montreal's got it on the line. And he loses control here. Drives to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Montreal's got possession here in the neutral zone. Oh, look at this. Hudson's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Tanev. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Dished on over to Caulfield. Shot! Steps up with the block. Off the wall and right to the stick. Nice play. The Canadians played along the wing. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Dumps it in. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Moving into the attacking zone. Quick feed to Werenski. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Montreal's on the attack. The Leafs will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. They send the puck in and go off for a line change. Moves it to Hudson. Sends the pass over.
Stetcher's almost back on the ice.
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Moves it quickly over to Slavkovsky. And now it's grabbed by Radish. Moves the puck. Here they come on the rush. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
Gobe's really showing great rebound control, and what this does is it just cleans up the front of the net.
McCabe's taking it from his own end. And now he tries to get it across to Stetcher. The Canadians take possession. He's got a step! And he puts that one aside with ease. Comes out to play the puck. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Scooped up along the wall by Gooley. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Takes a shot. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Gets the puck over to Tavares. Picked off by Newhook. Gooley's got the puck in his own zone. The Leafs gain control of the puck. And he takes the feed. The Leafs take it along the wall. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Quick pass to Anderson. What a steal in his own end.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Quick pass to McCabe. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Toronto's moving it into the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Matthews. Picked up along the wall by Hudson. Feeds it up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
He got all of that hit. Handles the pass. Stopped by the goaltender. Matheson stick handling in his own zone. Here they are on the attack. Puts it on net. And he's got the answer for that one.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the defender. And for the goaltender, it's really important when there's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out-battling, outworking their opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save.
Moves it to Matheson. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Pass back to the point. Picked up along the boards by Marchment. Works it across to Carrier. And that's a great heads-up play by Michelli. The Canadians take possession in the neutral zone. And he takes the dish. Sends it in deep. Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on. Through center along the wing. That's not going to fool him. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Toronto still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. Matthews is quick on the draw. Taken by Nyes. And that goes wide.
Well, that's a big miscue or misfire there, but you gotta love that he's getting the opportunities, James. I mean, often when you look at the stat sheet, you don't see a goal. It's how often, though, you get the opportunity. I think that's a big one for the coaching staff to recognize he's getting there.
Denied by the defender. Comes up with the stop. Grabbed along the boards by Nylander. Hammers it on net. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. And he takes the feed. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone.
He's been strong on the puck tonight, but he's still looking for his first.
Sends it ahead to Blais. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. And now it's over to Blais. And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Let's see what the officials say. The Canadians are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And a great save!
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot, and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick, and show those reflexes. Alexis. He does that and makes the save.
Gaining momentum in the offensive end. And a stick breaks that up. Oh, what a save with the stick by Jones. Tries to feed it over to Michelli. Denies him in front. Wide of the net, he missed.
Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets the look that he wants. He gets to the right spot on the ice, and then he just misses.
And that's intercepted by Anderson. Directed over to Nyes. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scores! Playing the power play.
Well, power play is most effective when you have multiple options to keep your opponent guessing. That's exactly what they did, and they converted on it.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Evans works the puck in his own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Habs gain possession along the wall. The Leafs have it behind the net. Montreal's got possession here in the offensive zone. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Feeds it on over to McCabe. The Leafs carry it along the wall. Shot! And they'll make the highlight reels with that glove stop.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Late goings of this period. The Leafs now lead by 2. Toronto's won the draw and they'll go to work. Here's a chance! Strubal's moving the puck through his own zone. Takes the bank pass feed. Marchman's got the puck. Tried to pick his spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Picks up the puck. Marchman's got it along the wing. And turns it aside with ease. Taken along the wall by Yarncroke. Puck grabbed by Domi. The Leafs get a hold of it. Pokes it away in his own end. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. The Canadiens cross the blue line and are on the attack. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Montreal's got it now. Scooped up along the wall by Marchenko. There's a shot. Oh, you may call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Montreal's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Big time stop there.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, off the iron. Quick feed to McCabe. Drives to the paint. Stopped by the goaltender. Picked up along the wall by McKenna. Puck scooped up by Caulfield. Toronto's got the puck. Poked away by Caulfield. Gets control of the puck right in front of his own end. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Solid check to slow him down. The Habs will play it in their own end. Puck picked up by Nylander. Makes the save. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Slafkovsky. Takes that one right in the logo. Here in the late going of the frame, the Leafs are up 3-1. Tavares quick on the draw. Moves it over to Michelli. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. The Leafs take it across the blue line. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Back to the point it goes. Turns it away on the slap shot. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Montreal's got the puck against the boards. Off the stick. Oh, and that's over the net.
Looks like he bare down on his bottom hand and just sent that one over the top bar.
That's blocked. The Leafs have it against the wall. Tries to get it over to Michelli. They've got some momentum here. Wide of the net. Picked up along the boards by Hudson. Tries to get it to Doc. The Leafs have it now. Quick pass to Matthews. Feeds it across. And he makes a save there. Shuts him down. Feeds it to Evans. First period nearly in the books here. Nyes carries the puck in his own zone. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Marchenko. From the point, looks to make something happen. Toronto's got the puck. And they'll dump it in. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. The Leafs ready to go on the attack. Here's a shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Here's a short pass to Marchenko. Feeds it over on the rush. And that one's too... Aside. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. And that one's stolen at center ice. Moves around along the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Cooley. Feeds it over. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Fires it on net. Oh, and he steps into the time. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you see?
Montreal is trailing in this game because they're not working hard off of the puck when they don't have it, and the coach is going to be very upset with this. You got to find a way to have urgency without the puck, even when you're on defense.
Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. Nearing the point. Toronto's got the puck now. The Habs have it on the offensive end. Slafkovsky's got it against the boards. Moves it to Werenski. Takes the feed at the point. Toronto's regained possession of the puck. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Picked up along the boards. Oh, there's a hit on the play. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Werenski's got it in the defensive end. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Grabbed along the boards by Werenski. Slides it diagonally to Tavares. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Quick feed to Tavares. And there's the save.
Dobes has been terrific and consistent, but man, he's been peppered in the crease, James. His team has to find a way to generate some offense, and the only way they can do that is if they get the puck out of their own zone.
Oh, nice use of the boards with the paint pass. Taken by Tavares. Great stop by the goaltender off the glove. Moves it quickly over to Marchenko. Sends it out front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Slides it to McKenna. Carrier's got it along the boards. Sends it into the offensive zone. Quick pass across to Yarncroke. Taken along the wall by Radish. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Here he is from the slot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Dobes. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Puck knocked loose after that hit. McKenna's got it now deep inside his own end. Passes out front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Bumped off the puck. The Leafs have it now. With some open space at center. Jernkrok's going to play it against the half wall. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The Leafs have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. Quick pass to Tanev. Shot! Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Now the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting golden apples at the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
The Canadians win the faceoff. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Shot! Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Montreal's through center and now in the offensive end. The Habs played along the boards. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Through center. Tosses it on to Bolduc. Evans setting up against the wall. The Canadians have the puck in the corner. Here's a short pass to Hudson. And that's broken up. And he'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now. Suzuki's the leader of this team, James. He knows exactly what to do. He has been in these situations before. He's got to put this team on his back with this offensive zone face-off and lead the charge.
Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Moves the puck up to Suzuki. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Moves it to Slavkovsky. Puck grab by Hudson. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick feed down low. Montreal's got possession here in the offensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. The Leafs have it behind the cage. Slides it back to the blue line. Puts it on net. Gets in front of it. Takes the puck behind the net. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Gives it to Caulfield. And that's blocked in traffic. And they skated out of the danger zone. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Montreal's got possession at center. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that's a smart heads-up play by McCabe.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Scoops up the puck now. Taken by Nylander. Quick feed to Domi. And that doesn't reach the net. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Matheson's lugging the puck. Here they come on the attack. Slides it across to Nylander. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Scooped up along the wall by Matheson. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Angles it over to McKenna. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Domi. Takes a shot. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And they've got it in their own end here. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Picked off by McCabe. Toronto's looking to break out. Picked up along the wall by McCabe. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Works it across to Domi. Unable to reach that one. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Here's a chance. Scores! So look who's at it again.
It's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
The Leafs have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Slides it across.